If you're a maintenance supervisor for a commercial property, you've had to deal with everything from leaky faucets to flickering light bulbs. But nothing's worse than that ancient boiler that's lived in the building since the day it was built, 50 years ago. It's enough to make anyone lose their cool. That's where Grainger comes in. With industrial-grade products and dependable fast delivery, Grainger can help with any challenge, from worn-out components to everyday necessities. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Monday, November 4th, for those of you across the pond and beyond. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, and thanks so much for joining us tonight on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. So if you're listening to us live right now, you may be listening to us on eTalk Radio, which you can find at etalk.tv/radio, as well as KPNL Radio, which you can find at KPNL Radio at kpnl-db.com. And then you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you don't mind, mosey on over to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe and like any videos that you have either watched or listened to. Leave us any comments, whether good or bad, and let us know what guests that you'd like us to have on or what book you'd like us to read for story time, and we'll do our best on that. So tonight I have a treat for all my guys and gals out there. Tonight we will be talking to and getting to know Psychic Chris Garcia. And he's a psychic medium, empath, clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, who also has the ability to see auras and has experience with remote viewing. He has had these God-given gifts since the young age of 5. Chris loves helping people and sensitive children with their gifts as well. He is a tarot card reader and a ghost hunting and paranormal enthusiast. He's also a shaman healer and very into his native roots. All right. Welcome, Chris, and thanks so much for coming on tonight.
You're welcome. I know it's usually something that I never come on Sunday, so it's probably people were not expecting that. Yeah, because I'm going to be busy and I'm not going to have time, I think I'm going to be very busy. I mean, I could have had a show, but I didn't want to promise you anything because I don't know how the schedule is going to be because I'm going to be busy starting this week. And I just said, you know what, let's get November in the books, and then December we can work in that when I come back. But yeah, it's been just very interesting for the past few weeks. Before, I noticed that on the StreamYard, I was always able to click where it says click here. Now, I'm having to copy and paste it, go into the clipboard, and then I have to find the link. And sometimes I can even find where it shows the alphabet, the link with the StreamYard, because every StreamYard you do has different alphabet letters. I tried looking for for letters in the link, and I couldn't do it, and I had to turn my phone off, redo it again, copy and paste. And that's the only thing that I'm kind of getting annoyed of, is that I never had to do that. For some odd reason, now the StreamYard is giving me a hard time. So, like, if I got to do a show, I got to get in maybe 45, 50 minutes prior to the show. That's the only thing that's different. I don't know what's going on. Psychically, I feel like I'm being blocked. And stuff like that. But I'm going to do my best to, like, on any show I do from here on out, just to come in earlier.
If you're a maintenance supervisor for a commercial property, you've had to deal with everything from leaky faucets to flickering light bulbs. But nothing's worse than that ancient boiler that's lived in the building since the day it was built, 50 years ago. It's enough to make anyone lose their cool. That's where Grainger comes in. With industrial-grade products and dependable fast delivery, Grainger can help with any challenge, from worn-out components to everyday necessities. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I'm just going to tell the host, whoever I'm on with, if they have StreamYard, that I never had this issue, and now I am having to copy and paste, which I never had to do before. And I find that weird because I would just click here, and then whoop, it would just pop up. It doesn't even do that no more. I have to copy and paste it, which is kind of odd, but I think in a way, it's like a testing my limits. I think it's like me just learning to deal with my gifts that, my mom gave me, and having to have more patience with the internet, because now it's like I'm noticing a big difference, and it's something new for me. I've even had with my friend Lynn, who's a good friend of mine, just like you. I had a hard time getting on his show, and he's like, Chris, you've never had that. He goes, but then again, anytime you get on a show, you have technical issues, so now you're having login issues. Why? Maybe there's a sudden change, being blocked. But I'm still here and just trying not to get too much annoyed to feed into it. So, but other than that, I'm doing good. I'm working on 2 missing cases. Just recently, I just got this new case. I'm a big fan of the Dead Files page, so if there's anyone, there's I'd say 3 Dead File pages. I'm a big follower on that page. Some girl named some lady, Linda, I met on there. She's had a case that her niece has been missing for 3 years already. 1 or 3. She's been gone for a long time. Yeah, and I came across her, and she was looking for someone that didn't charge, because she asked around, and somebody said, well, we'll help you with a missing case, but we're going to charge you $800.
What?
That's what I freaking said. I don't even charge that much for readings. You know what I mean? I don't even charge that much, and I'm like, but with volunteering work and missing cases and paranormal, I'm gonna do my hardest because I don't want to charge, and I'm not going to. And I told her that, I said, I'm not charging you for the services. Anything outside of mediumship, psychic readings, like a personal reading, yes. But for missing cases and paranormal, I'm not charging. But yeah, I read her niece, and I kid you not, she was like, "You don't even know my niece, and you're hitting everything that other people have said. The only thing is that you added a little difference to where she was last seen." I go, "I don't know um, if you heard anything about this location where she's at." And she's like, "I heard by some other person that they said that she was in that area. But from there on out, it's just like a wall is up that they don't know where she's at. They have a suspicion that she's already on the other side. All they want is closure. They want her body." And so I'm working on that case. And me and Brittany are working on a local case here for a mother that's been missing, which I'm not saying the name because we're working on that case with a few other people. So behind the scenes, I'm doing a lot more than live shows. So when I do get a chance to do live shows, I'm starting to have StreamYard issues, which is weird.
So weird.
But I'm getting back. I know, that's what I said. That's what I'm like, what's going on? Is there like something that's going to change and and stuff like that? But other than that, it's been a little different. And then it's the time of when everything was going on in October, November, because me and my mom spent a whole bunch of time in October and November, and then December is going to be is where it's going to trigger the memory of everything that just went from December to her birthday and all that. So I'm really kind of just getting used to it because it's going to be a year now. In January, it's going to be a year. And then I actually did something that I talked to my friend about. He goes, "I'll do it for you," because he had told me to wait. Well, get this. My mom came through on a spirit box. And the only thing she said was, my mom said, "Hi, mijo," which is "hi, son." That's in Spanish. My mom was the only one that said that. She said it like twice. And then she said, "I'm here." And then she said, "Help." But then I thought, are you meaning that you're still trying to communicate with me? Or you're trying to tell me that, how can I put it? It's like she doesn't want me to stop what I'm doing. Because one of my friends, Amy, just told me the other day, just yesterday, actually, last night, she goes, "I think your mom was trying to tell you to help, that continue what you do and not to give up your destiny and not to give up your gifts and don't stop what you're doing." So it's kind of like, that's what my friend told me, is that that my mom said, and she heard my mom say, "I'm here and help," but she didn't say help me, she just said help. So I don't know if she wants for me to help her so she doesn't have to worry about me. And that's the only thing I can think of, that she wants me to continue so she doesn't have to worry so much on the other side, which I think she's, by the messages with the spirit box, I feel like she is worried about me because I don't have no siblings, brothers and sisters. So I think, even though she's on the other side, I think she's a little worried about me. But she did come through, and I was surprised. And I actually did cry before I talked to her. And to be honest with you, Tess, it felt good to talk to her, even though it's not the type of talk I ever imagined, because I thought she was going to be living longer. But God had other plans for her, and now we're talking through a device to communicate. So I know we're all gonna get there sometime. We're all getting old. We're all getting there. So, whenever people rejoin with their loved ones, we hurt while we're here. We just cover up our pain with a smile. But underneath, when you lose somebody you love, it's never the same. So, but that's the only thing that I did for the Day of the Dead. All Saints Day, I didn't really do much. I just did a show, and we talked about the Mothman. Possibly the Mothman could be a demon. So we were hitting on a lot of triggered points, and that show was crazy. I mean, because every time I'm on a show with either you or my other friend, the weirdest things come out. It's just phenomenal, just how we just don't write and say, you know what, Tessa, we're gonna say this. Chris, you need to say this. I don't do that way. I just let it flow. Just let it flow, and that's the best way how I do shows. I just let things flow.
I know when I first started, I used to, write down questions and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's way better, I think, just to fly by the seat of your pants and whatever comes up,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I actually messaged Bonnie, I think it was like maybe a month ago. She said that she was okay. She just came back from a trip, so she didn't reply right away. But she says, yeah, she's been going through a lot too. Because I remember when I tried to remember her name, I was like, what is that lady's name? I couldn't remember her. I was like, I know she was on Ted's show, but I just couldn't find her. And then we've been messaging each other, so she's okay. She's just, you know how it works. We struggle and stuff. But and then I got a new cat. He's asleep right now, but yeah, he's a pain in the butt. He's my baby. He's my other baby. But and then I had a reading, because this is what happened on the day that I was supposed to do the Day of the Dead, but we did it yesterday. My friend from the night before, he fell asleep. He fell asleep. We were supposed to get up at 6 Saturday, and so we were just gonna make a real short Day of the Dead, which we did. We did it yesterday, but the day before he was like, "I'm sorry, Chris," and I said, "You don't need to apologize. You were tired. I get it." So what I did that day, I actually read somebody, and I don't know if she's watching, but she probably is. I met a new client, and a lot of the stuff that I told her that I was picking up, she's like, "You're triggering a lot of childhood, stuff." And she goes, when I saw your sign, I just had to book a reading with you. And she says, I was very pleased with it. It was really shocking. And then I told her, I said, well, now that you're my friend, I said, just be aware that others that have known me longer, when they first got a reading from me, it blows their mind every time. So just know that you're in Chris's little zone whenever you come for readings. I told her, I said, just be aware. You know how that is, how being in that zone, and you're just, it's just something that you do.
Yeah.
Something that you do. And it's just, it amazes, the more that you do this stuff, the more that you appreciate your gift. And I appreciate the gift to know, and I think that I value the mediumship a lot more. And I realized that maybe when all the stuff was back then, I can actually say that not that I doubted my gift, I think I kind of took it for granted, and then, I did appreciate when I help people, but within myself, I felt like I just thought that, doing everything was helping others, which I did. But I think some part of me deep inside there just made me appreciate the gifts even more. And now that's what I've told everybody within the past few weeks, that I value my gifts even more. And I thank the Lord every day that He gave me this chance to help others. And that it made me it was like a slap in the face and say, you should have appreciated your gifts when you were young, but you were trying to avoid them. And that's what happened to me when I was when I was a child, I tried to have a normal childhood, and that didn't work.
Yeah.
So technically, I did try to push my gifts away, and the more that I pushed them away, the more that they taunted me. And now they even taunt me more because after the loss of my mom, it's like they're just like, they're coming right at me, and they're like, "Do you appreciate your gifts now?" Like the spirits. I can see their faces, and I'm like, whoa, like I took them back up. You're too close, but I guess it's just more of appreciation, and that's for any psychic, even for you, Tessa. I think some of us do take things for granted. My message to everybody is just value what God gave you. Don't change your body. Don't change your anything. Like, say, if you want to, not that I don't, well, I can say it because you know how long I've been on Tessa's show, but say, like, if you want your bigger up here, don't change that. If God made you big from the top, appreciate it. I don't know why some people just don't value their body. They try to change something because they're like, oh, well, I'm getting old. Well, that's life. Some people even do surgery to where they stretch their skin so they can't see no wrinkles. That's part of life. If you cannot deal with it, then the only thing I can tell you is that you're going to have a problem getting old. Don't dye your hair because you're like, oh, guess what? Hey, girls, guess what? I got a white hair, so you know what? I don't like white hair, so I'm just going to freaking dye it so I don't have to look at it. You dye it, the more you dye it, your hair starts getting shorter and thinner, and then you start getting bald spots. And that's for all you women dyeing your hair. Stop doing that shit. Sorry, Tessa, I'm just going off on the women.
No, my bestie, she came up and visited. She said, you don't even have gray hair. Do you dye your hair? And I'm like, no. And I do have gray hair. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm more silver than gray. But
I can't. No, but I can't see your gray hair. Where is the gray hair? Is it like up here, or is it on the sides?
Yeah, you can see it kind of in there. It looks shiny, but yeah, it's silver. See, you can see like the little strands there.
See, I tell Brittany because it was before I knew her. She was like, "Babe, I used to dye my hair." I said, "That's where you got a spot right there." I said, "Stop dyeing it." She goes, "I'm sorry. I mean, it's just women." I have no room to talk because when I had hair, yes, I had hair because I dyed my hair twice, black. Yes, I used to dye my hair. I only did it once. And then after that, I can't freaking do this anymore. I said, I'll just let the freaking white hair come out. I don't freaking care. So now I can't dye it because if I dye, I get a black spots. So
that's funny.
But that's the only thing that I was going to tell you is that it's been just really, really crazy with the journey, and the Day of the Dead just passed. Halloween just passed. Thanksgiving is around the corner. It seems like the months are going faster. I don't know what it is. It just feels like everything is just going so fast, and I'm just like, for now, we just look around, and January will be here before you know it.
Whole new
year. And even I did a little Christmas shopping already, since I don't have that many people to shop for, because I only shop for, of course, myself now, and then Brittany, and then, well, I can't say it. I don't know. I shopped for somebody else, and then there's only like 4 people now. So my Christmas this year is smaller because I don't have much to give to anybody. Because a lot of people don't. Sad to say, but people didn't buy me anything. So if they didn't buy me nothing, they ain't getting nothing.
Right.
So,
yeah, I don't know about you, but this Halloween just seemed really weird. Like, it just didn't feel like Halloween, and everybody like shut down early, and I was just like, this Halloween was like the lamest Halloween I think I've ever had. And it was super cold too. I don't know if you guys had cold weather, but
Yeah, we get cool weather a little bit at night, but during the day it was hot as shit. It was freaking hot. And it's funny that you talk about Halloween because it did feel like people were not really into it. Well, just I don't know. But I said, "What are you gonna do for Halloween?" They're like, like, "Oh, you're gonna do nothing." And I'm thinking, that's not Halloween spirit. So if they're gonna be like that, is Thanksgiving gonna be that way? Is Christmas gonna be that way? Like for me, for Christmas and New Year's, it's gonna be very emotional. So I have a reason, but I'm gonna try my best to make it the best that I can do because this year is a lot different for me. But you're right. Halloween was just it was off. There was something about it that just didn't like. I don't know. I just don't know. It felt so freaking weird. Like I can't put my finger on it. But yeah, it did feel weird. And then that's another thing. I asked a lot of people on TikTok today. I don't know if this has happened to you. Have you been having headaches lately? Like up
Mhm.
here in the temples?
I had a really
Today?
weird one that was like right there at the base of my head, where my head and my neck connects. And it was the weirdest thing. It felt like something or somebody was squeezing my head back there. And yeah, also up in here. But yeah, that was the weirdest one I ever had, and I don't even know what the heck that was.
Yeah. Yeah, I had one, like the temples right here were hurting me, like right here on the sides, and then close to my third eye. And I thought, I'm having a headache by my third eye. That's something's something's either changing about my gifts or enhancing because I had it right here, and then I usually don't have this areas, but I guess I'm getting older, so it's kind of like right here it hurts. But one of my friends said that maybe it's a lack of water, but I was like, I don't know if that's true, but yeah, it just felt so weird. I was like, why the hell am I having a headache? And then Brittany said too, she was like, babe, I didn't want to worry you, but my head is hurting. She goes, my head's been hurting for a few days. And I'm all like, I'm not kidding. There was at least like, I want to say like 4 people that had headaches. And I thought, that's very uncommon for all of us to have headaches. I was
Well, I
thinking,
heard that
is there something with
the
the...
solar flares and stuff we've been getting can cause headaches and different weird stuff like that.
But see, we don't have solar flares, not around here. Not that I've seen anything in the sky lately. So maybe there's something going on that when people are sleeping, where the solar flares or whatever's in the sky that we're, I don't know. And it's funny you said solar flares because I think Brittany did mention something about solar flares that she had a dream about it and people were panicking and running. And I thought, so, but now that you're telling me that, now that's creepy.
Yeah.
Now, I know that we really are, I'm just letting y'all guys know what I'm going through, but if y'all want to talk early, ask Tessa if it's okay for you guys to come to the StreamYard. If you want to come on camera, you can. If you guys, people are shy, um, and you do want a reading, but you just don't want people to see your face because you have a bad hair day, or you just look like crap and you're laying down, you can have your camera off. And Tessa can even say that whenever you guys are ready for the readings, I don't know, the StreamYard link is in the chat, but if now, unless you want to say hi or if you have a testimony and tell me, Tessa, that when we helped you and what's been going on, you can tell us, oh, well, this happened, you predicted it, and it came true. You can do that. That's something that we've never done, but for some reason I'm being told to tell them that. So if there's any testimonies that need to come on, like The Price is Right, come on, you on The Price is Right, come on board.
Come on down.
So if y'all want to come on and say hi, you can do that, or you can join the show if you want and just listen to the crazy music that I like. There's a few music songs that Tessa knows I like, and I forgot her name. I can't think of her name.
Kaylin Hay?
Y'all can just dance if you want. Yeah, that's one of them. So, but so we'll see. And I actually got the TV cards. I don't know if I've ever shown these. These are nice. These are actually some of them I've been using a lot of different ones. It's just whatever feeling I get. So let's see what kind of spirit in general do we have to say. Is there anything from Tessa or anything in general that we need to know? Any spiritual messages? Uh, okay, so we have the card Stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. So that's telling me that's going to be a new opportunity coming for you, Tess. New business opportunities. Either, I don't know why, but I'm getting like the word transition. So there must be a new change, a new outlook on perspective and how you feel about things. Like how you felt before might not be the same that you felt before. Um, and then you have the card guarantee success as a star card. So there's a lot of success coming to you. So just know that you are okay. That was weird. They're telling me to tell you that you are star bright, starlight. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Ted.
Nice.
I don't know if that makes sense to you, but yeah, but that's what they're telling me.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good news.
But other than that, well, it's different. So if anybody wants to come on and you want to join, y'all can join us. Let me see where the link is.
I've put it
Some
in there
of
a few
you that
times.
don't, I know, but I'm looking at the. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Okay, there's the link. Okay, I'm gonna send it to a few people. That's if they choose to come and say hi. Da, 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 da. Let me see who else. There's a lot of people that are really camera shy, so uh, I remember. I don't know if you remember Amy. She's been watching some shows. There's a few of them. I can't think. Why is this freaking song acting stupid? Now where's the link? So if anybody wants any questions, go ahead and do so. Do you have anything to say, Tess? Do you have any questions for me?
Have you heard about the well, hold on 1 second. Anthony's saying they were squeezing a lime, it's on your dime. It's so you give me some time because I'm seeking your mind. Nice. You're a poet and you didn't know it. But have you heard about the alien armada that's supposedly heading towards Earth?
Not that I've never heard of that. Is that something recent?
Yeah, it was within I think the last couple weeks, but it was with the James Webb telescope. It picked up on something that was flying through space, and then all of a sudden it turned and started coming towards Earth, and then it started picking up speed. So they said it's supposed to arrive within 3 weeks, so should be like this week if it is going to arrive.
Wow. That is kind of crazy. So, I mean, if there is people that have seen that, I haven't heard anything about it, but I'm glad you brought it to my attention because I haven't heard a peep. But yeah, it's just, but that's weird that you say that because it's weird that you're saying that because the only thing that I feel from that is kind of like there's gonna be more sightings. Um, and there will be some different colors in the sky. Um, I don't know why, but there's going to be a lot more activity in the sky. There will be a lot of activity on the ground as well. As by the way, I'm going to let y'all guys know that before I did that reading, I heard an owl that same day. That's another thing with nature. It's been very, very quiet with nature. Usually, like the ones I usually hear during the day are like the chicken hawks. I hear those during the day. I haven't heard an owl in a while. So usually owls are usually omens to different messages, and I felt like that had a lot to do with the reading that I did. Also, owls have a lot of it's gonna sound kind of weird. The owls have predictions with weather that's telling you that there might be some change in the weather. And the only thing I get in weather, knowing that I heard that owl, I feel like there's going to be a lot of more rain. I actually want to say that there's going to be some weird, strange weather. And actually, I want to say, I don't know why I'm getting, this is what I was going to say. I was going to say particles. I keep seeing particles on our vehicles. I would say that whenever you wash your vehicles, please use gloves because those chemtrails, I'm being told, do have germs on them. So I would recommend that if you're going to wash your vehicles, use gloves. Make sure that you have clothing. Don't wear shorts because some people like to wear shorts, especially if they're not used to, they can stand the weather. But with the chemtrails, I'm being told that there's going to be different. There's going to be a lot more particles in your vehicles. So you're going to start noticing some residue like dust. So I would say that you need to keep an eye on that, and that's what I'm getting from the owl itself. And I feel there's going to be a lot of strange weather, like more rain and more tornadoes, where we've already had that already, but a lot of more like South Carolina, North Carolina, how they got hit with all that freaking rain. I mean, some people say, well, what happened to us? Y'all got all the rain, but y'all got flooded. So the thing was is that I wish we had rain, but not flooded just enough just to wet everything because it's been just so freaking dry. But other than that, I would say just there's a lot of weird stuff going on. And knowing that Tessa talked about the alien thing, I haven't heard anything of that. And I was gonna say for old time's sake, y'all want to hear how Trump sounds through Tessa's voice?
Oh, snap. I haven't done Trump in a while.
I know. How did you do it, Tessa?
Gotta vote for me. Vote for Kamala.
Sorry, guys. I had to do that. Hi, Art. I see you watching.
Well, Chris, get your reading. He's gonna blow your socks up. He's amazing.
And how did you do the one when I told you sound like Jamaican? It's going to be a very good show, man. Very, very good. Very good show.
Very good. Very, very good.
Very good.
Good show. Psychic Chris Garcia. The one and only.
The psychic. Now, I don't know if Brittany wants to come on. I don't know if you have a problem with her, but I know there's others that outside of that. I did send a link to some of them. I don't know if you want the link, let me know. I can send it to you. So I don't know.
I'll post it here again.
Well, I'm looking at what's the time? I know I'm on looking at it like what? So if anybody wants to come on, let us know. Or as Tessa says, We can take our first musical break.
Now go anyway.
So you want the link? All right. Okay. So he wants the link. Hold on. La-di-da. And I'm gonna send him the link because he said he wanted it. Hold on, if I can freaking find it. Oh, there it is.
Did you see the 3 3s in that and our link this time? It's like, I don't know, repetitive numbers.
I don't know what it is. You know what's weird is like I was telling you, Tess, I just sent the link to him, so hopefully he got it. Now, if anybody else wants to come on camera and you just want to say hi to Tessa, you can do that too. For I don't know if you heard me, but I just sent you the link. Oh, and I don't know if Sandra, I didn't know, I know she was in the comments earlier. Hi, Sandra. Haven't seen you in a while, or I haven't heard you in a while.
No, her granddaughter is so freaking cute.
I don't know if y'all this is a new drink. It's called Manzanilla. So, and it's
like
with
apple flavored?
It's actually, yeah, it's actually good. It's the only thing is that I think with this and soda, I think this is a little bad. It's got a lot of sugar in it. Because I remember when I drank it the first time, it got a taste, and I'm all like, but I mean, it's got a taste to it. But man, this is some sweet ass shit. I thought like Dr. Pepper and Big Red had sugar in it, but I was like, oh, I'm wrong on that one. This has more because it's actually natural fruit, and natural fruit has got a lot of sugar and stuff that, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of drinks from Mexico are very sugary. Oh, Art said put some tequila with that drink. I don't know if that would taste good.
I don't think tequila, so he probably does, but I don't. Art, did you get the link?
Me and Hornitos used to be friends.
I sent him the link. I don't know if you got the link. Does anybody else want the link? If you want to say hi to my friend Tessa, you can. Dorothy, I don't know if you want to come on if you want. I already sent you the link. Look on your messenger. But as far as like the thing about what you sent us, when was that? Like, that you heard about
the show last night. Oh, there's Dorothy. Hi, Dorothy. So last night I was supposed to have Dr. Christopher Macklin on, but like you said, StreamYard's been weird. I made it early. Usually I just do it like day of the show, but they wanted me to send the link early, so I did it the day before, and then I guess he tried to call in, but he said I wasn't there, and I was like, I've been here like since 10 till. I sent him a message and everything in the private chat there on the side, and she's like, well, he can't get in. And then I sent the link again, and it was totally different than the first one I sent. I'm like, how does that even freaking happen? I don't know what the heck's going on.
Okay, okay. Now I'm gonna ask you a question. Now that you're saying that, so I got a question for you. Is it me that's having trouble, or StreamYard, or is there others that you're noticing that they're having to like come in late because they can't come on? I mean, is it just me, or did that person that you have, did they have a hard time coming on?
Yeah, he said I wasn't there, the link wasn't working, and it was a totally different link than the link that was for the show. Even though I made it early and sent it, it was weird, and it was funny because the day before when I did set it up, my computer did not want to freaking come on, and I'm like, there's something going on, like something doesn't want us to get the word out or whatever that we were going to talk about. So I don't know, it just felt like something paranormal or otherworldly or something that was keeping us from doing that show. The last time I was supposed to have him on, he had to go have open heart surgery, but this time it was just every single thing that could happen did happen to get in the way. It was really weird.
Okay. So now that you're telling me that just validates that it's not just me, because I thought it was just me. Because like, because I've had StreamYard to where I've been on your show so many times, I've been on some other people's show many times, and I can't get in. There was like I was thinking to myself, I was like, what is going on that people can't get on the, I don't know if Brittany has problems because I know she has a desktop. Um, but with me, it's just very, very uncommon for, for any, for people just to have problems getting on because I have problems getting on. And I don't know if this is one thing I do want to test because I'm curious if others are having problems. If y'all just want to come on and you're want to test to see maybe it's just something in the StreamYard that if you're having problems coming on, let me know because then that's telling us that something is trying to stop StreamYard from expanding. And it's not just, I don't think it's more of with the networks or any shows. I think it's just StreamYard. Like there's something going on with StreamYard that people are having a hard time to get on because I'm having a hard time and I usually didn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you can message Tessa or me and see if you can come on, if you're not having problems, then maybe it's only the guest that are, I guess, having issues. I don't know. But I'm wondering if, I don't know if anybody else is having any issues here.
Yeah, and it was really weird because,
Somebody
like you said, I
said,
haven't had any issues with it before, but for some reason last night it did not want to work with that guest.
that is weird. So that's just confirming that it's not just me, Tess, because I actually thought that it was me, and I ain't gonna lie to you, because I've had, I've been on so many shows that I noticed that it was just very uncommon for me to be on. So, so now that you're telling me this, that's telling me that there is some spiritual energy um, that something's going on. I don't know what it is, unless I can tap into it. Hold on. While we're waiting for somebody to come on.
Okay, so I looked it up because you were asking about the when the Armada was seen, and it's saying it was on October 3rd. So whatever it was should have been here by now. And there's sightings on the East Coast, not just New York, but Washington, D.C. Oh, no, I think it was Washington, D.C. and then New Jersey, not New York. There was like 3 different sightings by different people of like a wreck or something
So,
falling out of the sky.
okay, nobody's looking at the freaking StreamYard. I'm looking at the people's messages, and nobody is actually replying to the StreamYard. I don't know what Brittany's doing because I think she's watching it, but she's busy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to see if it's just me, because I don't know why. What I'm being told is there's some
What's a
kind of
hyperlink?
cyber, something with cyber interference that they're either trying to spam the links for other people having difficulties to getting on different shows. Now, I don't know how far cyber is, but I know that that's way beyond my technology of expertise. But I'm being told that cyber and there's some other shit going on that is affecting StreamYard. Because I've had known StreamYard for a very long time. A lot of people use the platform. And now Tess is confirming that there is something going on. Whatever it is, I feel like it could probably just be social media that they just don't want our people to know the truth. Um,
Hmm. Okay, I see.
So,
So you just have to type it in, I guess, instead of just clicking on the link. Unless you get it in
but
Messenger or
after,
something, then you should be able to click on it there.
I know, I don't know, I don't know what's going on, but all I know is there's something weird going on. Hold on. I'm trying to send it to other people
Oh,
so I can
there's
see if
Brittany.
they want to come up.
Hey,
Okay, she
Brittany.
can come through. That is weird. Okay, but I got a question for you. When I sent you the link, did you just have to copy and paste, or were you able to come
No,
on?
I just clicked on it.
Okay, then that's weird. Now, could it be something else? I don't know. But you know what? I was gonna tell you. But do you remember about that solar dream that you had? Can you tell Tessa what you had? Because she just confirmed something about the solar flares that maybe solar flares are interfering with the headaches. Do you remember? You said something
It
about a
wasn't a
dream.
solar flare dream. It was an asteroid
Okay,
dream
see.
that I had.
What can you remember? What was in the dream?
Mm, just maybe just me, and my cat wasn't with me, and then I heard people screaming,
Mm.
but I didn't
You,
see the people. I heard them screaming.
That's scary.
okay, okay. This is
Mm-hmm.
what artist says. Artist says, "I got the link. Thank you, but now I can go to your show. Something is wrong with the link to be with you guys." See, Art's even having issues.
I think something's going on where certain
I know.
people that doesn't want certain
Okay,
people to come on.
either that or it could be possibly, and this is a theory, that it could possibly be that since
Not
we have been doing a lot of shows, it could be that we're being monitored and we're discussing a lot of stuff and they're watching us and they're just trying to cut the streaming from coming on. So there's something more to that.
I think
Oh,
you have to
But
Molly
that's
type
got
in.
on.
I think you just have
see,
to type
Molly.
in the link in the browser.
See, but I didn't have to do that. I just had to click on and I was
Yeah,
right on now. I
that's
don't have
what.
to do that. I have to.
Yeah, if you just type in the link into the browser, your Google browser, what have you, it'll take you straight to the
Uh-huh.
room.
Okay. So, hi, Molly. Welcome to the show. Did you have a question for me?
I did.
Okay. What is the question that you wanted to ask me? Or did you
Um,
just want me to tell you what I picked up? Did you have any
what you
questions
picked
for
up.
me?
Wait. Oh, now I forgot the question.
We'll
I
try to
got
remember.
sidetracked trying to figure out how to get in. Okay, never mind.
dang it. It reminds me of a post that I posted the other day. It was talking about goats like feasting on your thoughts or whatever, and that's why every time you go to the kitchen you forget why you went in there. Well, that makes sense.
Okay, the only thing I'm going to let you know, Molly, that I don't know what you were asking, but maybe this might trigger your memory of the question. You have the ladder card. It's saying climbing towards success. Okay.
Oh,
You have,
a
I
lot.
don't, well, I guess either that or something happened, but I'll repeat it. Hopefully she can be watching while she's on the show. The ladder's telling me that it almost feels like you're trying to get somewhere, but there could be a blockage. So it's like you're having to climb the ladder, and you can't start from the bottom. You gotta work the bottom up. So I'm being told that the ladder is going to be the level that you gotta go up to achieve your goal. Whatever goal you're dealing with, you have to climb the ladder with each step that you're stepping your foot on in your hand. You're getting 1 inch closer to your objective and what you're wanting to accomplish. Okay, that's the card that I'm getting for you. And then it says success outcomes to your problems. Successful outcome to your problems. So it's showing the key. You have the key to grow. The browser has blocked your mic and camera. Okay, that's weird. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's something definitely going on with StreamYard. I don't know what the freak it is, but anyway. But you do have the key that you are the key to your success. And with the key, you have the ladder. So I do feel that you are going to get to where you're going to accomplish what you want. Okay, and then you also have knots. You have unsuccessful plans. So whatever you have, you might want to change your plans. To change your plans and maybe try another route is what I'm being told. Try changing how you do your routine. I don't know if that makes any sense, but let me know if that kind of hits what you were thinking about asking. So that's the reading from. And like Tessa said, I don't know what the freak is going on with freaking StreamYard.
Oh, it said it blocked her, not you.
I think there's.
And then Art was wondering if you could pick a card for him too, before we go to our first music break.
So Molly, Molly, did you hear what I said? Hopefully you heard everything I said. So you have wind chimes, peace, and harmony. Art is what I'm getting with your cards. I feel like the wind chimes whenever you're like struggling or whatever your emotions. I do feel that you have to have the frequency, and wind chimes are amazing frequency to other chakras, and it's also connected to different cores and different blockages. So each tone, it removes blockages of whatever that doesn't serve you. The wheel card, it says, allow your life to ramble aimlessly. So it's almost like the Wheel of Fortune with this card is what I see. This is showing the wheel card. So I just feel that there's going to be some indecisions that you're going to have to make. Hopefully that kind of hits you, Art, but that's what I'm getting. And sorry about the link, because Brittany was able to get on. I don't know what the freak is going on, but hopefully that makes sense with you, Art. And those are your 2 cards I got for you.
Nice.
So I don't know if anybody else wants any cards before. Tessa says, we'll be back.
Right after this music break. All right, guys. So like Chris said, we got to go for our first music break, and we got one of his favorite artists on here, with Michaelan Hay with Close, Collapse, Well You Know, Nothing But Blood. Then we got Fred Johnson III from Canyon County, California with Sugar. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this music break.
Saw you for the first time in a while, so surprised I worked out a smile, out a smile, out a smile. 'Cause I've grown and I've changed. Yeah, we went separate ways. How come we're both back here? 'Cause you pushed me away, had my life rearranged, but still we're both back here. Back here. Close to me, I want you close to me. I can see that you wanted me. Follow me, baby, just follow me. Trust me, baby, get close to me, close to me. You know how to make me lose all control, all control. I should know when I need to let myself go. So let's go. Close to me, I want you close to me. I can see that you wanted me. Follow me, baby, just follow me. Trust can see. Yeah, we're going too fast, 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 fast. Get your foot off the gas, 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 gas. Yeah, we're gonna crash. How is this gonna last when we always collapse? Yeah, we're going too fast, 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 fast. Get your foot off the gas, 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 gas. Yeah, we're gonna crash. How is this gonna last when we always collapse? Slap, 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 slap. When we always collapse. Oh, I can see the end begin. When we always collapse. Oh, I can see the end begin. Your troubled heart bleeds like a river. It's rushing towards fields painted greener. It doesn't see the demons behind, praying you're getting close to the line, so they can get their hands on love and trade it off for silver. The curtain's nice, but what it hides is worse than sticks and stones. Before you climb the fence tonight, look through the microscope. Better the devil you know. 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 Your nervous spine is crawling with shivers. You're standing right in the eye of a blizzard. You're inches from a shelter, so near to warmth of a home in a chandelier, shining down its light on love, wishing you'd be closer. The curtain's nice, but what it hides is worse than sticks and stones. Before you climb the fence tonight, look through the microscope. Better the devil you know. 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 Before you climb the fence tonight, look through the microscope. Better the devil you know. 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 There's too much sky, too blue, too white. The birds on the wire are singing, but I don't know why. Why aren't the roses hanging their heads? They're standing straight up, blooming instead. Now that we're apart, there's nothing but blood in my heart. Why does that guy have a smile on his face. Why is the sun even shining today? Why are the headlines talking about love? Don't they all know what happened to us? Now that we're apart, there's nothing but blood in my heart. The moon goes up, the sun goes down, the stars light up, the world goes round. Every day, life moves on, it don't stop for anyone. The moon goes up, the sun goes down, the stars light up, the world goes round. Every day, life moves on, it don't stop for anyone. Now that we're apart, there's nothing. Now that we're apart, there's nothing but blood in my heart. Ooh, blood in my heart. Ooh, blood in my heart.
Waiting here on this cold, lonely night without you. The tension's overbearing. Wondering, are you coming back home again? To inspire fondness with love. Where did our love go wrong? My sugar. Why did I make you cry? Whispers flow through my mind when I think about you. That warm feeling in me. My heart sings a sad song and just melts away. Please look into my eyes, my sugar. There's life in out there. Until the sun doesn't shine anymore, I'll be there. When time is a memory, I'll know this love. You will always be the one, my sugar. The feeling is so strong. Waiting here sugar.
Welcome back, and thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. I'm your host, TessaTNT, and we are joined tonight by Psychic Chris Garcia and Miss Brittany Host. Guys, welcome back.
Welcome. We were just taking a little break and munching out. So I don't know what happened. There was a weird echo. I guess there was, I don't know, feedback, I guess.
I don't know. I did hear it, though. Try to figure out what song Art's talking about.
No, but that... I know, I saw that. He said the song. He was like, which one? You must like all the songs that I like. There's a lot of songs that plays that I like. There's this one that I think is called something Nails. I don't remember the name of the artist, but there's something with nails.
9 Inch Nails?
I can't think. No, not 9 Inch Nails, because you can't play that because I know that's copyrighted. It's
I know, it'd be badass if we could.
And that's one of my. No, it's not that one. There's another one. But now if you play that one, you'll definitely get probably banned and blocked because it says, "I want to f you like an animal."
Right. Remember that from my teenage years.
And that's one of my songs too. I have like other different songs, but that's one of them. My songs that I like. And then, but there's a lot of other songs I like too that I'm actually getting into. But we were talking about it when you were on break, and I thought something. And I can tell you guys this, whatever it is, there are certain people that they don't want on because maybe they have a lot of wisdom and knowledge to share. Mm-hmm. So I feel like this is more of an internet thing, and that that knowing that you're having problems, because you've never had any problems at all ever since I'm on your StreamYard, and now you're having problems. That's weird. We were talking about on the break. I know, that's what I'm saying, but but I think there's something that going behind the scenes that we're just not aware of yet. But I think it's because StreamYard is very popular and a lot of people use it. And I think a lot of people that are trying to spread the truth, they just want to shut it up, and they're like, you ain't coming on to work and make it a little difficult for you to come on. Well, thanks a lot. I love you too.
Feelings mutual.
So, I know, right? Exactly. And there's just so much weird shit going on. It's just insane. This coming year, like you said, Halloween didn't feel right. Thanksgiving, for me, it's going to feel kind of different, but it's with someone I love, but it's going to be a little different. Christmas, like I said, my Christmas list is real small. And then New Year's, I always have fireworks, and I doubted if I'm going to do that, but we'll see what next year has to bring us to this coming year. It's like, I don't know. I just, so next year hopefully it's a lot better and doesn't give me any other shocking news, because I sure don't need it. Oh, and speaking of that, we're just going to since nobody has came through for any readings, I was on TikTok today. I had a vision, but then I think I already told you about this vision, about this building, the Men in Black. Oops, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. Anyways, we were talking about underground tunnels, and it's funny that tunnels have probably been secretive to the public for decades. So it is Puff Daddy, Piff Daddy, whatever his freaking name is.
Oh,
He really
Puff
got himself
Diddler.
into some, yeah,
Diddler.
he got into some mess, and now they're making like commercials of him with a doll and cream and oil, whatever. And I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm not gonna look at baby oil the same. I'm just saying, I'm not looking at baby oil. I'm not gonna have anybody touch me with that because you don't know where that baby oil has been, so to speak. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because the tunnels have not been brought up. He gets locked up, and then poof, Michael Jackson is just not dead, which I already said many, many times that MJ is not dead, but nobody believed me. Chris doesn't know anything, but nobody believed me. Like I said, Michael's not dead. And then they actually went back to his funeral, and people were like, well, they don't look like they're really hurting. They look like they're celebrating. Why would they celebrate? Of course people celebrate someone's death, but not like that. They get together and, have the memories and cherish the memories with them. And then the other thing that was a trigger was that Michael Jackson's casket was closed. You would think that with all this stuff, I have a feeling that, in fact, I know Michael is a prophet. He's a prophet through his music. And like he says in the song, they don't care about us. Well, I can agree on that one. I give you props on that one, Michael, because our damn own people don't give two shits about us. Let me just say that. And I think with this story about, who I'm talking about, I feel that it's brought the secrets out about the freaking tunnels that we've always known about the tunnels. That one of these buildings that where he lived is linked to Michael Jackson's Never Land house. How did I just know that? That just came out of my mouth. How do I know that there's other tunnels that are connected to other buildings? And the question is, how long are the tunnels? I actually want to say that they're pretty wide. I want to say that they're very freaking huge. Elvis is alive. For the people that love Elvis, for you Elvis fans. There's been a lot of talk about Elvis not dying. There's been a lot of talk about a lot of stuff on TikTok. I'm sorry to say it, but to me, sorry Facebook, TikTok is the shit. I'm just saying.
No, I can be there for hours.
Facebook? I know, right?
Over there.
And you know what? And I hope they don't ban me for this, but the funny thing, but you know what? I better not say his name because he's probably watching me. But I just want to say that there's a lot of things that are coming out, and if y'all think, how because I've been told by a lot of people that I Chris, you watch the news, and I'm like, no. And you know what I tell them? My news is the news that I watch is TikTok, because TikTok's exposing all these damn bastards, all these liars, and let me just throw this in there. The FBI, that they didn't know about these tunnels connected to Michael Jackson. I'm just going to tell you like this. You're full of shit, because we know that you knew about these freaking tunnels. Y'all act like, oh my God, there's tunnels under there? Really? Don't look surprised, because we're not celebrities, but we freaking know that there's a connection. But are y'all going to say anything? No. And I know Brittany's all like this. Brittany's like, I ain't saying anything. Chris is doing all the talking. And I'm surprised Tessa. I know Tessa is always like talking, but I guess I'm just calling out everything that I don't like. Now, I have a feeling that Brittany's going to talk. When she talks, you guys better listen, because there's a lot of stuff that she's tapping into that there's no freaking way that she could know. But I'm actually saying I'm proud of her, because she has opened up a lot. Now, as far as the tunnels are concerned, Tess, what do you think about these freaking tunnels?
crazy because, like, I don't know if you've heard of the mud flood or whatnot, but there's, like, not only tunnels, like Dorothy said, all over the place. She said throughout the nation, but I think throughout the world. But also, like, there's cities, freaking cities and stuff like that underground. I think there's even one in California. I think it's called Rock City or something like that.
Yeah, somebody said that on TikTok too about California. That's one of them. Now the one that I picked up on was Ohio, Seattle, Washington, and Detroit, Michigan. And then one that I've been there and I've seen it because I was there is the Leaking Bridge in New York. There is a bridge that the water's up here and the tunnels are underneath. So if they have tunnels for cars passing by, who's to say that they don't have tunnels underground? And they've been living down there for years. Now, if Michael, which I know he's alive, but if he comes out, then there's one thing I'm going to ask everybody. Who else is alive down there? Who else has faked their death? Who else is underneath the tunnel that have been around for decades? Who else is alive? And what I'm telling you right now, and I'm not going to take all the credit. I'm going to give this credit to somebody else. Did y'all know that Tupac is alive? He ain't dead either, because I've seen his videos. He might look a little different with his braids, but he's very much alive. He's another one that faked his death. So, as I have said, y'all people don't listen. And others that are on TikTok, I will tell you like this, and I'm going to tell you on Facebook. Open your eyes. Everything is not what it appears to be. If there's been tunnels underneath the ground, what else were they lying about?
Yeah, did you know that it didn't just go to Michael Jackson's house, those tunnels of P. Diddler's, but it also went to the Playboy Mansion and a few other houses. So, all these people were in cahoots. All these people in the neighborhood there knew what the heck was going on within that area. And did you know he had a shipping yard behind his house, which is probably a part of his sex trafficking thing?
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. You know what? Because I know you're on TikTok with me. You gotta give me that shit because I gotta see that shit because I'm like a TikTok person. I am totally TikTok fanatic. And some of the shit that you catch on there, they don't talk about it on Facebook. This is what Facebook does to us.
Mm-hmm. And YouTube. It's ridiculous. They're all bought off. And I guess on TikTok now, even if it's like a true story or whatever's going on in your life, you have to say for entertainment purposes only. That way your stuff don't get blocked. So I guess that's a new thing that they're doing.
But see, we've always known citizens that they full of shit. We know that. But I'm the only one that's saying it. You two aren't saying it, but I am. Because y'all can take pictures of me if you want. Sorry, I am. So I don't care. I have no shame. So if y'all want to look me up, be my guest. I expose other stuff that you've done that people don't know about. Except now, I don't know if Brendan will say anything, but as far as I'm concerned, y'all been hiding shit that we have already known for decades. And that's another thing too. We know about those campsites where they're, they're going to divide us into different categories. We know about that too.
What is it?
We just like the campsites. You remember the campsites that people were talking about many, many years ago? I was going to tell you. We were talking about the Mothman the other day. The stuff that we found out was mind-blowing. Now, my friend is very spiritual, let me tell you. Did you know that Adam and Eve, that Eve could have been a vampire?
What?
I just found out this the other day. Yeah. You can ask Brittany. She was on with me. Remember what Lynn said about Adam and Eve?
That Eve was with Lilith.
Yeah. We found this out yesterday. I mean, the other day. And then we were talking about the Mothman, and we came out with different theories. And then
I did hear just recently, and this was the first time I heard it, that Mothman, like you said, could be a demon, but I also heard somebody say could be a fallen angel or whatever, which, is that the same thing?
Yeah, it's the same thing. A fallen angel that didn't worship God is a demon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just it's just a cover-up.
Yeah, and I never heard that before. I was like, how come I've never heard this before? Because that's pretty epic. Makes a lot of sense.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. You should see the things that we talked about. We were talking about so much shit. People were just like, oh my God. What, Eva? Where? Did you all see that in the comments?
Was it Pennsylvania, or where the heck was he before?
Eva said that the Mothman was spotted over Chicago recently.
Yeah, generally, anytime they see him, something bad happens. Like somebody spotted him on the bridge before it collapsed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. Thank you, Eva, for sharing that. Wow.
Dang.
And what did I just say, Brittany? What did I just say the other day when I talked to you? Remember when I told you the election day is coming? What if that one of the elections they're going to have in Chicago? And she said that they saw the Mothman. Remember when I talked to you the other day?
Something's coming.
Something's coming, like I told you. I'm telling you, every freaking time the Mothman always shows up, something bad happens. Like they did, like Tessa said, years ago, the Mothman flew over the bridge. And I think it was in Pennsylvania, you said, right? That's not in Pennsylvania. That was it.
That's what I was trying to remember. Is it Pennsylvania where he originally was, or I'm trying to remember where the crack that was? I can't remember. I'll have to look it up.
I don't recall, but I do remember saying that. I don't know who I said it to, because I talked to a lot of freaking people. I don't remember, but I can tell you one thing: that every time the Mothman comes, something always bad happens. So if he's near Chicago, I got a question for you.
So it's West Virginia. I don't know it's not Pennsylvania. It's West Virginia. Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
So
where he originally is from.
Yes. I don't know where he's from. I think originally when they first talked about the Mothman, he was, I believe, either in Pennsylvania or Tennessee, if I remember. I don't remember exactly when they first found him. But, like I'm telling you guys, I've already told Brittany, when me and her talk by ourselves, I told her the Mothman's going to show up. And he's probably going to show up.
That is so crazy.
Either before the election day or after. And what Eva just said confirmed what I predicted. So that's telling me that something big is about to happen within the next few weeks. So keep your eyes open, guys, because a Mothman is saying, hey, I'm going to pay a visit. Something's about to happen. Bye. I'm just preparing you.
I don't know if you heard or not. Somebody asking about who was elected or whatever in 2024, and they were talking to Alexa, but you have to say it a certain way, and she was saying Kamala's going to win it. She's president, on 2024, and supposedly she wins it again for the next election. It's like, what the crack? Like, I don't know. AI is so freaky to me. I don't use that stuff.
You know what? It's funny. You know what's creepy? I'm going to tell you. I don't know if you guys follow it, but I always get notifications on TikTok. Every time, and I didn't pay attention to it before, but I pay attention to it now. Did you know that The Simpsons predicted a lot of stuff that has happened?
Yeah, I shared some of that last night when I had to like do trippy TikToks or whatever. But
That's what I'm saying. A lot of that stuff that we're talking about tonight, they don't talk about this shit on Facebook. So if you're not a TikTok person, you need to come out because, like I told you guys, and I warned you, something's about to happen, and Eva just confirmed it. So just be aware for the news to be saying, "Oh my God, this happened!" We'll be like, "That didn't surprise me because I told everybody." But nobody listens to Chris. Nobody listens to Brittany. Nobody listens to Tessa. We don't know shit, but we
Did
actually
you know
predict shit. So
Kamala's evil? Yes.
yeah, I've heard that too. Have you heard that?
He's evil.
who's evil?
Yeah. Say it again, Britt.
Kamala, she's evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, if people don't open their eyes, they're either about to get mind blown because with everything that's happening, I think we're at a time. I'm not saying so much of the end of the world, but I do feel that there's another tragedy or another disaster that's about to happen. The only thing that I can think of is either assassination or someone's going to get shot and they're going to die. The only thing is, who is it going to be? I don't want to say it because we are on social media. I could actually call it out, but I'm not going to due to us getting in trouble. But I have a feeling it's either someone's going to get shot or someone's going to die. Which one?
Well, yeah, the most recent Simpsons predictions are pretty trippy. So they're saying it's going to be Trump. Siri or Alexa or whoever the crack is saying it's going to be Kamala, and then with the Simpsons thing, because I shared 2 different videos last night on the trippy TikTok thing, and we're going to have basically we're going to get nuked over here. I don't know if you know, North Korea has actually, first they sent 1,500, then it was 3,000, now they've sent 10,000 troops to Russia.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're over there training, and Kim Jong crazy dude.
Wow.
It's going down.
That is creepy. Like I'm telling you, something's about to occur. But you know how I feel that with all these, shootings at school and all this crime, something big is about to happen. And the only thing I could think of, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you an example. This was months back. I'm gonna see if I can take it out, if I can find it. But anyway, if I can't find it, okay, I got it, guys. I'm not joking. If you think that I'm joking, you think that I don't know anything, I'm gonna tell you a little story. This was when me and Brittany started talking. She and I was on Alice. We were on TikTok one day, and me, I'm on TikTok. I already bought maybe 4 or 5 things on TikTok. Well, get this. My first TikTok thing was solar plugs.
Nice.
And if you think that's crazy, Brittany's like, "Babe, why are you buying it?" And I said, "I don't know if you know." But I said, "If you think that all this coincidence shit, something is not going to happen," I said, "I want you to think about this, Britt." And I told her this a long time ago. I told her this maybe 4 months ago. I said, "There's going to be a time that we're not going to have power. And the only thing that we might have is the sun." It's right here. Well, I get a solar thing, right? And I received it. And she was like, well, how much was it? It was about $28, $29, which is not expensive. It's pretty good for a good size because it's got different things on it. So, month passed, and then she actually freaked me out, and she's like, hey, I'm like, what? She goes, I don't know how you're going to react to this, but you're probably going to say, yeah, I told you. And I was like, what do you mean? She goes, I'm actually going to buy something. And she didn't tell me what she was going to buy after she bought it. Guess what she got? Same exact thing.
Never gonna
So I don't know why Brittany got it.
I don't know if there's gonna be an EMP as well, like where it's gonna knock out all the batteries and everything like that. So that's what I want, is like one of those boxes that protects, batteries and different things like that. So when there is an EMP attack, like I'll still be able to get around or be able to have power or whatever. It's gonna be really hard.
Yeah,
I got chickens and I'm planting bushes and different stuff like that. Because I'm not going to be able to buy stuff.
I got a crank radio too. It's in my box right here. So I have that and a crank radio. So I'm actually prepared. The only thing I don't have that I've been drawn to, but I don't know if I should buy it. If you guys are like that, that's like you're on TikTok and it's on mine, right? Have you got, there was this one, and I don't even know why it stood out to me. There's this girl, right? She actually had a mask. It reminds me of like Zach when he had that mask over his face. I was actually thinking about a mask, but then I thought, I was like, I haven't really like gone back to go and look at it, but that would be my next thing, is to get a mask. But I think this is more important because this is our freaking communication. So if your power goes out, this is going to save your life, because otherwise we're going to be doing smoke signals, or we're going to be writing letters to each other like back in the days. You know how people used to write letters?
Yeah.
Brittany, can you hear me? Remember back in the days where they used to have the cups and they were like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Talk louder, I can't hear you. What? Be careful. Okay. Do y'all remember back in the days when they used to do that shit? It's either that or we're going to be having to write to each other and say, what are you doing? Have you been okay? Because I missed you. We can't talk. You know what? People don't even know how to fucking write anymore. This is what you see now. People doing this with their phones. They don't know how to be like, hey, what are you doing? People don't even talk anymore. And it's. I mean, this is of the future, guys. If you think this is a joke, I actually got one. Brittany got one. I don't know about Tessa, but as far as me, oh, she's got a generator. Eva's got a solar thing too. Good luck, Eva. Good job.
I spent like $200 on a generator and it doesn't even work. I'm like, what the heck? And Vern took it out
back
to
in
the
the days remember back in the days, that's when they used to have power and they used to have to crank like the phone. Or back in the days, my mom said that there was cars that used to have to crank just to turn them on. And I'm all looking at my mom like, I'm glad I didn't get to see that shit. Because to crank a car?
Yeah.
I looked at my mom and I said, what? But now that, I mean, there's even phones that they crank. Do you remember the phones that used to go with the numbers would go,
Put one on and then turn it, and then the other one turn it.
I think that's going to go back to the days where we're going to have to call by freaking landlines. Tessa, are you okay, Tessa? We can't text anymore, Tessa, so we have to go back to landlines.
I don't think my smoke signals are going to make it all the way to Texas.
Or we're going to do flag signals with our freaking, like this on freaking, finding a way to be like, Brittany, do you see me right here? I'm right here.
I know it's crazy. So this was years back, and me and Sandra and I don't know who else, we were having these crazy like end of the world dreams, and I don't know. I think it was a place in Arkansas or somewhere. It was like really overgrown. It was a white church, and we were all there, and we were all trying to get out, and there's like blood on the stairs, and then when you go into the church, like there was people hanging on hooks. It was super trippy. I don't know, like end of the world crap, and yeah, it was me, Sandra, and I don't know who else, but we were having shared dreams and stuff like that, which really tripped us out. It's been a while since that stuff happened, but I've been having really, really weird dreams or visions or whatever.
When was this about?
I think this was like 2 or 3 years ago. We were having that.
Wait, I was going to ask you, what color did you get when you ordered this? Do you remember the color that you ordered?
I think gray.
Mine is orange. I got that. Are you going to get, I was going to ask you, are you going to get that crank radio? Because I got mine. Remember that, it got that, what is that shit called? That sound that it gives you an alert on the, because I have a crank radio and it's like, it cranks and cleans. I got one of those too, but
One.
I know, because we're going to need all the technology with all this freaking power outages.
Too, don't they?
Power outages. They just had one with the Olympics when they were talking about God. They didn't have power in Paris for like, I think about a week.
Because they were like mocking God or something, and then.
I know. And I told him, I said, that's a warning that God is not something you play with. If you're going to make fun of him and repeat, you don't do that. I don't even know why they did that, because I remember that was on TikTok.
Did you hear about, okay, so aliens or giants or whatever the crack, I think they're giant aliens. Some of them have been spotted like underneath the Denver airport and things like that. I think they're fallen angels or demons or whatever the crack, because no matter what, you're not allowed to say the name Jesus around them. Isn't that super weird? Like
that's that is super weird. That is, I mean, to me, I think like with everything going on, I think we're in for a major change. And I feel like it's a climate change, but I almost feel like there's going to be a lot of technical issues. And the only thing that hopefully that we have is going to be Wi-Fi. Because other than our phones, we ain't going to have no communication. Now, think about that. What the hell would we do without phones? Just picture that. How would you be if you didn't have a phone? Would you panic?
Yeah, every time I go to the thrift store, I try to find like the old atlases, because we're not going to be able to get directions and stuff like that from our phones anymore, because like somebody said earlier, like the towers are going to be out and stuff like that. But having an atlas is very important too if you're planning on getting around.
Yeah. And I think in a way with everything too, I think a lot of stores are going to have more power. But I just feel like it's gonna get worse. Now, I was gonna ask, I don't know if Alice, if you want to come on, I'm pretty sure Tessa wouldn't mind, because I don't know if she's seen you before. Have you seen Alice before? I don't know if you have or not.
I know. I think we've talked. I don't know if I've seen him. Yeah, you can't say Jesus in front of them, because I don't know. They get like really pissed off, and I think it's a demon thing. So I don't know. That's where the whole aliens or demons thing is really trippy to me. Oh, she says she's super tired.
Oh, you're super. I know she hasn't probably been sleeping good, because that's the thing that I have a hard time that I have a hard time sleeping, but now I'm kind of sleeping a little bit better. But I have my days too where I can't freaking sleep, and I'm just like, why can't I sleep? And it's usually when everybody's having their fifth dream and stuff, and me, I'm all up like that, my witch hours, and I'm just like, I just feel so freaking weird, like why in the hell is it that I can't sleep? I feel that there's probably spirits trying to talk to me. That's probably why I'm up all the time. But usually when I go to bed, it's like right before the sun comes up. And I don't know, maybe I'm a vampire.
That's how I am too. I don't know. And I've been like that all my life. I think it's like paranormal happenings and stuff that I've had. And then I get pissed off because like Vern can lay down and go right to sleep. I'm like, why? That's so freaking unfair. Like I cannot do that. And it takes me hours to go to sleep no matter how early I go to bed.
I know, I
If
try
I get
doing
woken
the same
up,
thing
I can't
too.
go back to sleep
And
for hours.
you're still awake. I'm like, yeah, like you can fall asleep easy. For me, I can be up till like 3 in the morning. The latest is like 3:30 sometimes, but it varies. Like my mind. It's just even though I'm not on the phone, I'm just staying there. Just able to see me and please God, please let me sleep because I'm exhausted. And then right when I start going to sleep, my phone goes off the alarm, and I'm all looking at the time. I'm like, oh shit, 34 in the morning. I'm like,
And like you said, time is
oh,
just
what
like
the hell
freaking
happened?
moving so fast.
Yeah, I've
That was
noticed nights have gone like super fast.
yes, yeah.
Like you
How do
start to
you see?
sleep and all of a sudden you wake up and it's morning.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. I was gonna ask you, because how do you feel about the time change now that this is our first show with the time change? Because it really messes me up with the time change. I don't like it. I don't like
That's
having to
the
adjust to the time.
Yeah, that's the
I just
only
don't like
reason
it.
I'd ever want to live in Arizona is because they don't have time change ever. They just stay the same time. They need to get rid of it because I think the time change was because of farmers back in the day. Vern said it was because of the war or something like that. I don't know. I think it was because of farmers and, daylight savings and all this other stuff. Just leave it alone because it messes with people's minds, their bodies, everything. And these poor kids that have to get up early and go to school every day, like, it's just ridiculous.
I know. I mean, like for me, I don't like the time change. Not just because it gets dark. It messes me up because I am so used to going to bed at a certain time. And like when I go to bed, I'm like many says I wake up and I'm like, is it already morning? And I mean, and it seems like the days are just going like faster, and I'm just like one day because like today's already like Sunday, right? I'll think that tomorrow could be Tuesday, and Rainey's like, no, it's already Monday. I'm like it's almost like you said because it's like fucking up my mind because the days I'm used to them going slow, but now they're just like that, just one day after another. Before you know it, Monday's already like you go wake up, it's already 10. By the time you settle in, it's already like 5, and you're like, what the fuck did I do? I just sit outside all day because that's what I usually do. I sit outside now. So I'm just sitting there, just thinking of stuff. People call me. Like today, there were people calling me left and right, and I was doing readings, and I was like, guys, I need to rest. My friend goes, I need to rest. And I was like, I'm so sorry. So I told her and said, I don't know if I'm going to have energy, but lucky enough, I do have that energy because I had like maybe 1, 2, 3, I had like 4 calls today. So I had people asking me questions like, what do you feel about this? And how do you feel about that? I was like, oh my God. I was like, it's just so weird. And then Brittany just looks at me. She goes, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm tired. But I went actually lay down for about an hour before I really went to the show. That's why I'm like all hyped up because I got some rest. Because if not, I would have been like, what's that doing? Let's get a bit out of it. So, no, but like I said, guys, if anybody wants any readings, I'm sorry, guys, we're just rambling. If anybody wants any readings, go ahead and just join that StreamYard. I don't know what outside of the StreamYard, maybe it's just push the buttons, or I don't know what the hell's going on.
But one of the things I was
But
reading
thinking,
yesterday is you should have Foxfire or the newest version of, I think it's Wave. I don't know if it's Microsoft Wave or what, but it's like the little blue wave thingy. Yeah, so it goes like this, like a wave. But that's what I was reading on there, was you have to have one of those in order for it to work properly.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Did you know
wow.
people eat roosters? That's so weird. I didn't know people ate roosters till this year. Hey, Adrian. Wasabi. Yeah, I was like, well,
That
it kind
is
of makes
so
sense
crazy.
because they are chickens. I bet they're kind of gamey. Yeah, I
Wow.
saw when I was doing security at
So
the Ute Fair and powwow and stuff this year, there was a thing for roosters for sale. Like, people eat that stuff. Like, I don't know. Bob Ross better knock it off, though, because every time he attacks me, I have to attack him back. And I don't know if you've heard, but chickens' heads come off pretty easy. I'm just like, Bob Ross, I'm not going to intentionally kill you, but if you keep messing with me, it could accidentally happen.
you're bad, cuz I mean, what? How do you react to that shit? I mean,
I'm
what does it make you laugh
scared.
at times? Or...
Ever since I was a kid, like, my grandpa's rooster attacked me. I went in to see the horse, and he was on the back of the horse, and then he jumped on my head and clawed the crap out of my head. So ever since then, I've been afraid of roosters, and I got pretty lucky. Like, I bought 12 chickens. One turned out to be a freaking rooster, and he's a Polish rooster, so he's got that crazy hairdo going on. It's not hair, it's feathers, but he's an asshole.
I
And he'll
mean, I
be pecking the ground like he doesn't see me, acting like all nonchalant. Then all of a sudden, he's like, what? Like kung fu kicking me. Hate that guy.
I think to me, if you have that kind of, because I had a rooster too that was real mean, but wasn't mean to me, but he was mean to everybody else. But it's just crazy. But yeah. But you know what I was thinking since nobody's like coming on? I was thinking maybe we could try something different. I already read you, Tess. I don't know if you want to read me. Maybe we can bring people into people like that, I guess. If you want to read me and I give you permission if you want to, I would say maybe 3 cards or 2. I don't know if you have your deck with you.
Okay.
The other thing, yeah, just put maybe we can just read each other and everybody can just listen to us. Crazy people here.
What I'm really good at is the pendulum. I'm really, really good at those. I used to be really, really good at tarot cards until my brother ripped my tarot cards up. And then I didn't have a deck for the longest time.
Sorry.
I finally got the deck back that I had back then, like from the age of, I think I was like from 16 till I was 19. And that's when he tore them up. And I taped them all back together, but I don't know, I just kind of quit using them after that. So I'm like relearning what they mean and everything, but the pendulum, I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah, I haven't used a pendulum in a while. I have it somewhere. I just don't know. I like my different type of deck. Like this is my Michelle and Jay talking about vampires. She's one that was on Permanent State. She was a very, very amazing psychic. She kind of trips me out too at times. I have different type of decks. Now I don't just have one. I'm what you call a tarot addiction. I got somebody else having a tarot addiction. I wonder what's got a tarot addiction.
I wonder.
Do you have a tarot addiction? Tessa, do you have tarot addiction? I do.
Yeah, I have a few decks, but yeah, this is the only one I like to use. People kept buying them for me, like for Christmas and stuff like that, and I was like, cool, thanks.
So does anybody have general questions?
Oh, I was just wondering if you went to the Black Swan again. We got to go to our second music break here in just a second. Nice.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, let's do that, and then we'll come back and we'll do this other stuff. Switch it up a little bit.
All right, then.
All right, then. All right, so on this break, we have, once again, Miss Michaela Hay with Pins and Needles, Mirror, and Gravity. Then we got Chico with Juice, and then we got Fred Johnson, The Thoid, with After Dark. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this music break.
spiraling out of control, was touch and go, went a little far. You taught me how to turn a blind eye. I showed you how to keep your shoulder cold. No one walked away without a scar. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. Try to erase the ink that's left upon my chest. I'll attest, I don't really wanna forget to forget. You taught me how to turn a blind eye. I showed you how to keep your shoulder cold. No one walked away without a scar. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. You taught me how to turn a blind eye. I showed you how to keep a shoulder cold. No one walked away without a scar. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. Talking on pins and needles, every word through a microscope. You keep stomping down on the ground while I've been stuck on this tightrope. I just wanna say what I wanna say without your sentence. I'm not willing to do the time when I'm innocent, and I'm innocent. Talking on pins and needles. Talking on pins and needles. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. Walked on my share of thin ice with your blowtorch at my feet. You won't ever see me beg, so take this tongue off your leash. I'm gonna say what I wanna say, don't need permission. Interpret it how you want, it's my decision. Talking on pins and needles. Talking on pins and needles. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, house is now a hunting ground. Talking on pins and needles. Talking on pins and needles. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, talking about, I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, talking about, I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, talking about, I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up.
Juice. Moi. Get a vibe. Big dreams, big money, back dreams, big money, back dreams, big money, back dreams. Ate up. I think I got juice. I think I'm that hitter. They say I'm the man. I say, how do you feel? I think I'm the I think I'm that hitter. They say I'm the man. I say, how do you feel?
Don't let drip, don't let drip, don't let drip. Don't let drip, don't let drip, don't let drip. Don't let drip, don't let drip, don't let drip.
Juice. Handmade, get bucks for me. Drop the soda can, she got a crush on me. Little mama so in love with me. Even Todd look up to me.
Look, but it never mattered. Got these haters pissed. I control their bladder, come across it. It's a chance to scatter. Henny on the house like a fucking ladder. See your main. Yes, I had to back her. She was being extra up and coming active. Beat it out the frame and let the glass shatter. Beat it out the frame and leave a flabbergasted.
I think I got juice. I think I'm that hitter. They say I'm the man. I say, how do you feel? I think I'm the I think I'm that hitter. They say I'm the man. I say, how do you feel?
Don't let drip, don't let drip, don't let drip. Don't let drip, don't let drip, don't let drip. Don't let drip, don't let drip, don't let drip. Fly guy catch flight, well connected, high five. Johnny Gill, my bad chicks, my type. Pull up like Huggies, they mug. Pull up like Huggies, they love me. Pull up like Huggies, cause I'm the MC Hammer can't touch. Off that fifth hand like I slice a chicken, I was praxis. I'm a mathematician, call me Michael Bibbins. I'm a new addition, not a Buddhist. Don't wear true religion, yeah, I spit a lot. Like my tooth is missing, and she gave me. Now her roof is missing, I'm the bomb, baby. Now the proof is ticking, we calm, baby. We in a new dimension.
I think I got juice. I think I'm that hitter. They say I'm the man. I say, how do you feel? I think I'm the I think I'm that hitter. They say I'm the man. I say, how do you feel?
Don't let drip, don't let drip, don't let drip. Don't let drip, don't let drip, don't let drip. Don't let drip, don't let drip, don't let drip.
Juice.
take me to a college scene. I like to go and dance, have drinks, and hunt the perfect day. Yeah. Living at the dark, I search lonely streets to find hidden shadows in the dark. It doesn't matter what I say. Secret homicides arranged in a series of pursuits. No matter what I say, after dark, I gave her face because she had the range. I knew she was the one that never could go home again. Plastic life by limo seats. I don't know why I can't control this urge to hurt again. Yeah. Living at the dark, I search lonely streets to find hidden shadows in the dark. It doesn't matter what I say. Change it in the sky, murder forever after. No matter what I say, after dark. Feeling ran to fragmented feel. Behind a place with days of December. Concerning works were pushed in the bandage. It doesn't matter what I say. It really doesn't. No matter what I say, after dark. It doesn't matter what I say. Secret homicides arranged in a series of pursuits. No matter what I say, chariots in the sky, murder forever after. It doesn't matter what I say. Rude and fatal, lacking the hint of conscience. No matter what I say, after dark.
Welcome back, and thanks so much for joining us tonight on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. Tonight we have Psychic Chris Garcia. Sorry, I was reading and trying to talk at the same time. I'm good at multitasking most times, but alrighty. And then Kim is here as well. Hi, Kim.
Yes. Hello.
Hi, Kim.
Hello.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Chris.
Welcome to the show. Welcome. I just talked to you earlier today, so did you have any questions for me? Or did you just kind of you might have to mute that in the background, so can you please turn that down so we can hear?
So I was wondering, Chris,
on
do you
your
have a fan
end,
on?
like turn the radio or whatever you got to turn down so you could hear me.
I hear you.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you can hear me.
Oh, maybe you're
Okay, do you have
something else. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you can. What I was going to ask you, did you have any questions before you mute, or did you just want to see what pops up?
No, just give me whatever you pick up.
Okay, so we have the Departed. You have the Eight of Cups. You have a Departed coming through. A loved one, female. You actually have the. I'll show you the cards because I don't know if you can see that. You have the Departed. So that's telling me that.
How do I see now?
Well, you would have to turn the camera, but that's if you want to. You don't have to. So you have to turn the camera on. The second card, you have the High Priestess. So it's kind of like, I feel like there's energy lingering. I don't know if you've been having problems because, of course, we haven't talked. Um, but I feel like there is something that's lingering. So the high priestess is saying that you've got to really be on top of things and be preserved. And you also have the Knight of Wands. So there's a lot of energy that's coming. So I would say make documents and pay attention to your dreams. Because I do
I
feel
had a
like they're going to
dream
be
of
very
my
significant.
mom.
Okay, say it again. I didn't hear you.
I had a dream of my mom.
Okay, well then
That's
she's
awesome.
saying that she's coming through. Okay, and I did say female, so that just confirms what I said. I just feel like she's very like looking out for you, like I can see her like looking inside through the curtain, almost like kind of like and making sure you're okay. She's coming like in and out, and since it was the Day of the Dead, she's just letting you know that she's still there. Um, but whatever she told you in the dream, I would say is very significant to pay attention to signs and things that are going to be coming through. So that's what I see with that
It was a
card. Okay, so
fast dream.
well, I know there's a lot of things that happen. There's a lot of expectation. Have you been waiting on something? Because I'm feeling like you're waiting on something. Because it's telling me the expectation card's popping up for you.
I wanted her to come back in the dream. I wanted to fall back asleep.
Well, that makes sense. When I was going to ask you, when you said that, did you feel like sad because you couldn't go back to bed?
Yeah, I started crying.
Aww.
Well, that's telling me that you need to really do some, I want to say like chakra clearing or maybe tuning forks. Because I have tuning forks with me, I just don't have them out. Um, that's what I would say is to have different, see if I can find one. See what pops it or if I can get it because I don't want to be off camera. I can't get, I should have got them out earlier, but I didn't. Maybe we could probably do a video, maybe not today because I'm going to be exhausted. Um, Maybe I can do it on TikTok because I know you're on
I can
TikTok too.
see you, but I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know how to work the StreamYard.
No, it's fine. It's
Okay,
fine.
now
Well,
I
do you
see you.
have
I
on
see
the?
you. I see you now.
Okay. Do you have bottom on the bottom side? Do you have where it shows camera?
Yeah.
Okay. When you have the camera xed out, that means that you're not going to be shown.
Here I am.
Now, if you do have it, okay. Well, I can't see because it's just the camera's just on me, so I can't see. Okay, now I can see. So what I'm gonna do is hold on. Let me see. Got the okay. This is gonna be the first time you're gonna see this. Hold on. Okay, we have. Didn't even see. This is the solar plex tune. We have the root chakra tune. We have the sacred. Okay, there's that, and then I'll show you what they look like. So what I'm being told is that since you okay, for some reason I actually want to say there's one I'm missing. Probably down there. But I'm going to go ahead and do with the crown chakra. So just stay quiet. I'm going to show you what they look like, okay? This is the type of work that I'm being invited to do. So Tessa's never seen this before with me. It'll be a first. So this is what they look like.
Oh,
So
you
what
did
I
show me
want you to
those
do is just think of your mom.
when you first got them, I
Okay?
think.
You what?
So would you? So this is what you're going to do is just focus on your mom. And we're gonna do some spiritual. It's called. This is for guidance and spirituality. Okay, this is gonna open you up. So it might even open us all up. So from here on out to you too, Brittany. Even though I'm doing this for her, this has got a tone to it, and it vibrates. And if you really listen to the tune, you might get chills on your body. I don't know what everybody's different. Everybody's sensation is different. So it varies with each person that's opening up. It affects everybody differently. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is for you, Tim. As I call in for this tuning fork, we want to block anything that can block that can be removed so she can communicate with her mom again, so she can remember everything that's being shown and to guide her in her spirituality and with her spiritual path. I call upon all angels to guide me through this And for any other messages that come through, for anyone that gets anything along the way, so mote it be. I don't know if anybody hears anything. Does anybody hear anything?
No.
Is your fan on?
Okay, what about now? It's vibrating. Okay, I hit it hard so you can hear the mic. So there is a frequency, and I feel like it's gonna help you. Kim, I feel like when you cried, I feel like you wanted to go back to bed. I would have to say, and this is something that doesn't work for me, but it's gonna work for you. I would try to get some tea, herbal tea. I'll send you give an idea, but I would say get some green tea or cinnamon, and try to drink some of that before you go to bed. And just connect. And then I don't know, do you do candles?
Not lately.
Like put one in the window.
Yeah,
You say?
Yeah. I would say, do you have bay leaves with you?
No. I'm not much of a cook.
No, but you don't need bay leaves to cook. You can write on them.
Oh, okay. I don't have those.
Because you can manifest stuff, but you just, once you write it, you shred it and you put it in the candle and burn it.
Oh,
But even though
and burn it?
You can do that with
you
paper
shred
too,
it.
can't you?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh.
And then if you want to, since you're trying to communicate, try to talk to her again, I would say amethyst would be good. But for you, I'm getting clear quartz. So if you have clear quartz, put them on your pillow, inside the pillow. So if there's any energy that's kind of blocking you, it's gonna amplify all that shit out, and whatever's part of it's gonna bring in.
Okay, I need to get clear quartz.
Yeah, I feel like selenite would be good too.
So, what did you say, Tess? I didn't hear you. What did you say?
I think selenite would be good too. It starts with a C, CELINITE, I believe is how it's spelled. It's kind of like a chalky sort of rock, but yeah, it's really, really good for,
now, there's a
spiritual connection, etc.
I'm gonna tell you like this too. I don't know why, because I have never seen your property. Okay, Kim, maybe we can do a walk, but I don't know why I'm seeing arrowheads on your property or around your house. Arrowheads are very in tune with ancestors, and they're very native. They usually have a point. Okay. The other thing I would get is that for some reason I'm getting like crystals there, because usually rocks, when we go outside, you know how like there's rocks on gravel, rocks on your yard. Some of those, they kind of have a spark to them, like this. Look, I'll show you. This is just a regular rock that came in nature. Okay, these are nice, by the way. I do have them on the property also. You have how beautiful. This is actually a rock, but it's got quartz in it. See how it has it. So I'm seeing like these. I would say put them on the edge of your property or by the bed. I do feel that since it's natural and it's not coming from the store, it would amplify more. Now, I'm not saying that the crystals don't work from stores, but if you can find some that are like on a stream of water, or if there's like, because I'm seeing like river nearby.
Yeah,
I would go to so you do have a river. Is it like shallow to where you could see the rocks?
I haven't been to the river forever.
Well, maybe you need to get in tune with water. And it's funny because Brittany's one to drawn to water, so I don't know why I'm saying water with you. So I would say walk barefooted as long as there's no glass on there. Walk barefooted and get in tune with water. And as you're touching the crystal, you're gonna actually be grounded because you're walking on water. Even though I know some rocks could be very slippy, if you feel that you're a person that's very fragile and you don't want to fall, then I wouldn't walk barefooted. But that's just a suggestion. You don't have to do it. You can walk with your shoes and still get. If it's very shallow, I would say you look for different type of rocks because those are very. That's very ancient and it's coming from the earth itself. Okay.
I think being in the river too, it's
So
cleansed.
Okay, so
Well, when I
now
get,
outside of that, go ahead, say it again.
I said when I get that vehicle.
Honestly, what I feel with you when I asked you, when I told you earlier, I want to say yes. I want to say like probably I want to say in December. I actually got December. You probably could get it sooner. I know you want it sooner, but like I said, as it's helping you to try to talk to your mom, clear quartz will amplify anything you manifest too. So it's not just for you to sleep. So if you can find more than one, that's great. And you can start having clear quartz with you and manifest that you want that vehicle ASAP, because that person that takes you everywhere, they're annoyed with you now. They don't want to take you because you are a bother to them.
Well, I went and looked for a car tonight, and I found one that I like, and we're hopefully gonna go look at it this week.
Nice.
See, but you manifest that. The law of attraction is very, very important. You give out.
And I got a yes on this too.
And that's true. I would say try to get what is that? I think she said tourmaline and the dark crystals. Those are real nice too. Those are very good for removing negative energy, because you do have a lot of negative energy around you, but it's not so much you, it's more of the person that's dealing with you.
And that's my mom?
No, not your mom, the person that gives you rides.
Oh, my coworker. Oh, I felt.
Oh, and by the way, and by the first time that you actually get to meet Brittany on camera, because on TikTok, either one of you can't get on the video. So that's Brittany, and this is Kim, by the way, the one I was talking to earlier.
Hi.
Hello.
So, but just know that you have to just have an open mind and just know that you'll be fine. Now, anything that we were talking about that intrigued you, do you have any questions for anybody else besides me? Maybe Tessa can help you with maybe other crystals, and I can't remember their names.
Yeah, selenite is good for attracting like positive energy. The tourmaline is good for, like you said, getting rid of the negative energy. And when she asked about the car, I did use the pendulum, and it said yes as well. And you said yes. I just had a question about your dream about your mom, because I don't know, my mom passed when I was 5, almost 6, and I've only had 2 dreams of her since then. And to me, I don't know. To me, it's not a dream. It's actually like another realm where you're able to connect and talk or communicate. What happened with your mom? Did she say anything?
Yeah, when we were in a room, and she was behind me, and I looked at her and I said, "Mom, do you visualize?" And she goes, "Yes." And then next thing you know, she's in front, and she's looking around the place, looking up, and she goes, "When are they going to tear this down?" And then boom, the dream was over.
And what was the last thing she
what
said?
is tearing down? Are you living in apartments?
What I am, yes. But when my mom was alive, she lived in an apartment as well. We all did.
Well, then that's telling you that they're thinking about closing it. That's what she's telling you. There's something coming. She's warning you that they might close it down. Yeah. They might evict you for that. They're gonna they're running out of money, even though they have lots of money. But there's times where if they don't make distance and the family doesn't continue the legacy, sometimes when there's a business, it's like the mother and the father want to run it, but the kids, they usually do the kids, but the kids don't usually want it. So they, you know what? I don't want any of it. So then the only two people that run the business is really the mom and dad. So if it doesn't continue with the family, they usually just that's any business, like with cons, like small businesses, like workshops. It's just a small business that if it's not very well, that's what I'm looking for. Well, can't maintain, then we'll just give up because it's only them working to maintain to satisfy all the people that live in that area.
I don't know if it will be this one or the one we lived in before I moved out.
So you're gonna find out soon, is what I'm being told. For her to be showing you that, that's something that's gonna happen very soon. I don't know how much you've been watching about what we were talking about, but I have a friend that's watching. I don't know if she's still watching the news either. I don't know if you looked up the Mothman. I don't know if you're not in this area, then it may concern you, but you just know that there was the Mothman that was last seen in Chicago, Illinois. So something's about to occur. I don't know what it is, but the Mothman's been shown already. So that means that something's going to happen either before the election or after.
With the world?
Yeah. With the election.
Oh.
Disasters coming. I just can't tell you what it is because we just found out just a while ago in the chat. So there's something coming. Whatever it is, I don't know if it's too much of the end of the world because they said that in 2012 and nothing happened. The only thing is that there might be some disasters, like normal disasters, like they hit a building or something of that nature. But if there is like the end of the world, it would have to be something huge, like the water flooding over all of the cities, people burning and dying in fire. It would be something like that bad if it was something like the end of the world and everyone's gonna die. No one's gonna survive it. You know what? Let me just rephrase that. The only ones that would survive are the people that are under the fucking tunnel. Whoops! Did I say that? Oh, yes, I fucking did. Yes, the only people that would survive are the people that were under the tunnel.
Well,
Thank you for the messages.
Out quick.
Well, then the people under the tunnels will be the only ones surviving because if there's no flow water or there's no fires, everything's being blocked. So basically, they're preparing something underneath those tunnels. The only ones that would have something happen to anybody would be everybody on top because, if we get flooded or tornadoes or, stuff like that. But that would be the only thing that would happen would be that the people that were hiding would be in the tunnels that would probably survive whatever's coming.
Bunkers?
Yeah, that too. Bunkers. Anything that has like an underground hole and a home underneath, they'll make it. Anything that we're not prepared for, we probably won't make it.
That happens. I ain't making it.
Well, I don't have a bunker, so I'm not. I won't be. You won't be the only one because I don't have a bunker.
Yeah, me.
Unless I go under a bridge and it's confined or something, but other than that,
Canada doesn't have bunkers, I don't think.
I don't know. Tessa, do you have bunkers, Tess? I know I don't have bunkers.
I don't have a bunker. There's a really weird thing in my garage. So there's a door in the floor, and you open up the door, and it's like totally paved like concrete, and there's like 2 benches in there. And there's also water from the water table. It's the weirdest freaking thing. I don't know why it's there, why it was created, but yeah, it's pretty creepy. But I have had dreams of tornadoes, like there was 1, then 2, then 3, and they all combined to make a really big one. And then I went to that hole and like wrapped some wire around me and was just holding on to my kids as the tornado was trying to suck us up. But I don't know. I just get some really weird feelings off that hole in my garage. It's like, why was this built? It's really weird. It looks like some sort of prison cell or something.
Wow.
Maybe there's something. Maybe there was prisoners underneath where you were living. Because remember
I'm
that
just hoping it
Rocky
wasn't
that I told
kids.
you. That okay, we got somebody else that's interested from CA. Hi Sarah, welcome to the show. I don't know if you could see that StreamYard link in the chat. I don't know if you can copy and paste it. You can ask my friend Tessa. Now, if you're friends with me, message me and I can send it to you. And then you can come on. But a lot of weird people have had problems with StreamYard for some odd reason.
It's been weird
But
lately.
it's funny how Ken you're on, but some people like me have been having issues, which I find that kind of weird. But StreamYard's just I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, back in '89. Oh wow, she had an earthquake in '89. You see that, Tess?
Yeah. The Loma, where is that?
Wow.
Loma Prieta.
I don't know where that is.
Is that California?
I don't know. I don't know where that's at. Sarah, are you friends with
I'm
me
really
on
bad at
Facebook?
geography.
No, but Kim, I'm glad that you came on, and it's nice to see you. But just know, don't ever feel that you're alone because your mom does love you, and for her to be coming through like that,
Yeah, it only
just
took
know that
almost 18 years.
I know, isn't it weird? But I'm glad she was able to talk to you because not everybody can. Like, every time I see my dad, he looks better and better, like healthier, but he's never been able to talk to me. He just looks at me. But like I said, he looks healthier and healthier each time. I've only seen my mom twice. I'm 45 now, about to be 46. Last time I saw her was when I was 18, maybe 17. And that was like on Mother's Day. And then the first time was about I think it was probably 6 months after she passed. But yeah, it's definitely like different realm. It's easier for them to communicate that way because it's hard to physically manifest and to speak that way. So in the dream realm is the best way, but it's awesome that you finally got to see her. Was the room white?
It's possible that, that there's a possibility. But I do think that there's a lot of weird stuff going on. I think that something is, whatever it is, there's something that's going to occur, and whatever it is not pretty. It's not pretty. It's just. And I mean, the signs are everywhere. It's just that people just don't pay attention. And like we were talking about, me and Tessa, we were talking about TikTok. TikTok is the shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Facebook,
I see a lot on TikTok about stuff supposed to happen.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. TikTok is more like it's a lot more better than what that I feel like there's gonna be a lot of stuff that people just are just not aware of, and I think with Facebook, the only thing that is you have your local news and you can see what's going on in the news, but as far as like disasters, they don't talk about that much shit on Facebook. But TikTok, they talk about everything. Like the Michael Jackson thing, I've already told people he's gonna last for years, but nobody pays attention to me. But now it's funny how they're talking about all these tunnels that are connected to him.
From P. Diddy?
That he's supposedly, that's what I'm saying. We were just talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
And I believe that they're talking about these tunnels for a reason, because now they made it seem like we're stupid and they're the smart ones.
I think that's how a lot of kids were taken.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. How do we know that those kids, that all these people that have disappeared are underneath that tunnel?
Yep.
And that is true what you said. Now it's making me wonder.
That chicken yard in the backyard, that's crazy. That's like trafficking to another extent. It's insane.
Yeah, and it was funny because we were just talking about that on TikTok earlier today. We were talking about tunnels. Ready? Sorry, we were talking about some weird freaking shit today. But it's been just one hell of a conversation, one thing after another. And Kim is one that's known me for a long time, and she's been following me for years. I don't know how she found me on TikTok, but she was like, "Oh, I just found you scrolling," and
Well, there he was.
I was like, "I know." They was like, "Oh, there he is." But I'm glad that you came on. And if you need anything, don't be a stranger to come on Tessa. She's a very good friend of mine. I've known Tessa for shit, I want to say maybe more than 6 years, maybe.
Mhm.
It could be wrong with the years, but I'm just
Since
but
2018, I believe.
I know I've known Tessa, and I like, you know what? I forgot to tell you, I like that alien. Where did you get that shirt?
Oh, I got it at Walmart.
Walmart has that kind of shit, so that's expected. But thanks, Kim, for
Yeah, there
coming
seems
on.
to be no signs of
Appreciate it.
intelligent life.
And many blessings for. I hope you can talk to your mom again.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you. You can also receive the show. It doesn't matter. You're welcome.
Do I just close this, right?
Well, you can
I
leave the
see it.
camera off, or if you want, you could just still be on. I don't know. Can she still be on, Tessa? I don't know. If, it's up to you,
If she
'cause
wants
I
to,
don't.
just mute or whatever so we don't get the echo. Okay, Sarah finally came through with a question. She's wondering if she will ever get pregnant. Her husband and her have been trying for 9 years. My dad sadly passed before he got to meet any of his grandchildren.
Honestly, I would say never try to give up. I want to say that there is a big possibility, because I was told that maybe the doctors told you that you couldn't. I don't know why I'm saying doctors, but I'm being told that you probably could have a child probably going into next year. So I would say just keep trying. I don't feel like there's nothing going on between your husband. I feel like there's a possible, I'm getting like a yes. It's just going to take time. And I just believe that when you want a child so bad, sometimes it doesn't happen.
It's stress.
You're wanting it to happen. So it's more of just let it happen when it's God's time for that child to come and that child to be born. And speaking of children, I know nothing. My lips are sealed. No, I don't know nothing, Tessa. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't see anything. I don't know nothing. Now, think about this, Tess. What about a little Chris running around? Just saying.
What did you say again? Sorry. I'll put this other earbud in so I can hear better.
That what? What is it?
Chris Jr.
Chris Jr. Yeah. Your little baby with Chris's head on it.
Oh my God, y'all had to go there, right? Y'all had to go there. You know everybody's watching, Eva and everybody else. Just saying. Oh my goodness. I tell you, the girls are bad. I'm sorry.
No, I got a yes on my pendulum, but like Chris said, like, I don't know, instead of being like, oh, it's time, if you use like the thermometer and the different things that people use, it's when, you know, you're having fun with it and being romantic or whatever. Like, don't think about it. Don't stress yourself out about it. Just do it. And have fun with it. And don't put pressure on yourself. And I know it's very, very hard not to do. But yeah, I see with my pendulum and stuff, I don't know. I see a baby coming. And it's sad that your dad's not going to be there. Like, that's kind of how it was with my dad, too. I think he got to meet my second daughter, but shortly after he did pass. But he's going to be there no matter what. And don't be surprised if when you do have a child, that it's going to know your dad. I don't know if it's just, it's going to be in this world, but also in the world before. She's going to have this enlightenment. She's going to know your dad, and she's going to talk to him. And it's probably going to creep you out, but it's pretty awesome.
That's funny that you said that, because this is something that I've heard, and I do believe that it's true, that before the babies are born, before we're born, our kids get to see our loved ones first before they come down here. So, if somebody gets pregnant, then they get to meet my mom and everybody on the other side. And that's what usually it works, that they get to see the loved ones for some reason because they are the ones who hold them first. So if it's a boy or girl, just know that the loved ones on the other side get to see the child first before the baby's down here. I don't know why, but I've been told that, and I do believe that in a higher purpose that I believe in my heart that all the kids that are born before they come here, anybody that is in your family that has deceased, they get to meet them first before we do.
Yeah,
so if
awesome.
there's a little Chris or little Brittany running around, they get to see the people in heaven get to see them first. Brittany. I'm picking on you now. So you pick on me, stop picking on you.
They'll have your eyes, Chris.
Really? You're going to say that on this live? Did you hear what you just said?
It's definitely going to have your hairdo for sure.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if
Gonna
Kim
have
is
the hair
listening.
and the eyes.
I don't know. See, she said that, but I tell her that no, it's going to have her eyes. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. If you come out right, I'm going to be like, I know nothing. That's all I got to say. Yeah.
You're like, Chris, remember when I told you that one day?
But yeah, I don't know. But thank you. And I was gonna say we still have a few minutes left, so if anybody wants to come on, we have about a good how many minutes, Tess? If you want to come on?
I just looked. We have about T-minus 10 minutes and counting. So if you're going to call in, you better call in now.
Yeah, call in now.
Because we're getting live.
Dial the number, call in now. Call now to get a reading. Psychic Chris. or Tessa could say in the Trump way.
Psychic Chris Garcia. He's epic. He's amazing. He does the best readings.
She does that Trump so fella. You know what? If Trump saw you, I'm pretty sure he would laugh at you right now. Just saying. No, but like I said when we were talking about children.
That's awesome, Sarah.
No,
well, she was saying with her baby. Yeah, her adopted mom is going to be the first one to hold the baby.
Oh, wow. Well, that's awesome. And that just validates what I said. So that just says that the loved ones in heaven get to see our children. Is they your children? Yes, they did. Our children.
Oh my God, could you imagine if it's twins? Because you just said children. Wow.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something, Beth, and I'm telling you this. Somebody, I don't remember who, but there was a friend of mine that said that they see twins in my family.
Seriously?
And little that they know that twins run in my family. Yes, twins run in my family. So
yeah, I heard it's like generally on the girl's side, but you never know. You never know.
One Brittany and one
swimmers
Chris.
are pretty squirrely. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, a boy and a girl.
Or two boys
my God.
and 2 girls.
And I still say, Brittany, it's gonna have your eyes.
No, it's gonna have your eyes.
Your eyes. Do you want to make a bet on that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at her. She's staring. She's actually wanting to make a bet. What do you think, Tessa? Is it going to have her eyes or mine?
One of each.
See? Good answer.
That's how my
I
sister
don't know what
Sarah's
Kim.
daughter is. She's got one eye that's blue and one eye that's brown. It's pretty awesome.
I don't know, Kim. What do you think, Kim? You can say point to me or point to Brittany. Who do you think is gonna have the chip? Whose eyes are they gonna have, Kim? I know you're probably watching, but I know I can't see. It's pretty dark. Even that, the camera went off. Or
And she's muted,
I don't
in
know
case
what.
she doesn't know. See, Dorothy said exactly what she was going to say. So, one of each?
Oh my! Oh my God, Dorothy! Really, Dorothy? You're gonna say one of each? So I'll let that
If you
teach
can
you.
read this, what does it say? If you can read this, what? You're too close, or what the crap does your shirt say?
Oh, you like that shirt? It says if you can read this closer, then it says you're standing too close. So who do you think is having? Who do you think his eyes is gonna have, Kim? Yes, yes, I did. I have twins in my family, Eva. Don't you just say? Don't you be like another Tessa?
Chris, we ain't talking about your balls, your hairy balls on you. We're talking about your kids.
Really, Kim? One of each? You too, Kim? Kim says one of each, so that's two.
That's three.
Boy and girl. Oh my God. Y'all are terrible. Y'all are so bad.
Gonna be mini-me's.
Oh,
Mini-yous.
but you know what I'm going to ask you, Tessa, now that you predicted that, I got a question for you.
Huh.
Who's going to be worse? The little Chris or the little Brittany or both?
I think the little Brittany, she's gonna be feisty.
That's what I said. And how Chris is going to be the shy one. Like
He's
me.
gonna be all quiet and stuff. He's gonna be doing things behind the scenes, like, I'm just sweet and innocent little Chris, but in reality, he's like doing things behind the scenes that you don't even know and blaming Sissy.
Dorothy said, stop denying what you already know, Chris.
What do you mean stop denying? Oh, you know what? I know why you're saying that because you got a reading from me. Oh my goodness. Now that everybody's coming at me now. What is this? Everybody on Brittany side now? Lord Jesus. I should have just put my mouth shut. Now all the women are coming towards me and says, oh, you're having more than one. Oh God. Lord Jesus. I can just hear it now. They'll be like, Chris, I saw the show that you went to. I said, and I agree with Brittany, they're going to have one of each. That would be crazy. And I'm not going to talk about that on TikTok because I know that everybody on TikTok will be like, I just have the same thing as Brittany. I think they're going to be one of each. But you know what? I do agree with you. I do feel that if we have a girl, she's going to be feisty like Brittany. Lord Jesus. But you know what? She's going to be daddy's girl then because she's going to get what she wants. She gets spoiled. Oh, I have 5 kids and they drive me crazy. I don't know how many cats I have, but I've heard that too, that the more kids you have, the more crazy they drive you. I don't know how. This is more.
I got 4. My mom had 5. Ooh, I only wanted 2, but you know, things happen for a reason. When I conceived my son, I cried for a week, and I was like, okay, I can do this. Because I was basically almost out of the woods, you know. I have a 24-year-old, a 20-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 9-year-old. So I just basically had to start all over. They're amazing.
No, but I was gonna say, guys, I want to say this. I just want to say thank you for everyone watching. Thank you, Kim, for coming on, and hopefully that reading can relate to you and everybody that got the reading from me. If you did not get a reading from me, PM me. Sarah, I sent you a message on your messenger, so you might want to check your messages because if we're not friends, usually you have to go into your message request because that's what it's called, a message request. So I told you hi, so in case you need more of a private reading, you can reach out to me. Second thing I'm going to say is, if anyone wants to reach me, you can reach me at Psychic28 on TikTok, or you can reach me at 210-974-3470. And since I'm not going to be on the show I was going to show in November, but I just want to say an early Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope that you guys are thankful for what you have, appreciate your loved ones, pray for everybody have a good Thanksgiving, for everybody to be healthy, and that's for everybody that I might not get to see on Thanksgiving. And for you guys, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving early in case I don't get to talk to you. And I just want to say, guys, I love you all. Take care. And when that Thanksgiving comes, don't be eating too much. And that's all I'm going to say. I don't know if anyone wants to say anything to anybody out there about Thanksgiving. Do you want to say anything to anybody out there?
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
All right.
Gobble gobble day.
Thank you, Tessa.
Yeah, next time I see you, I'm going to be a year older. My birthday's like 2 days before Thanksgiving.
But I'm just telling everybody happy Thanksgiving early, so I just want y'all to know, just eat all that gobble, 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 and don't eat too much gobble, gobble. Wait.
I heard the whole thing about, what is it? Something tryptophan that turkey produces. That's puts you to sleep. I don't know.
Oh, God. When you know what they say is that when you eat a lot, that's when you have, they say that you can sleep better, that you sleep better, but that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true, but they say when you eat a lot, you tend to sleep.
Yeah, unless you get indigestion.
But I'm just telling happy Thanksgiving to everybody early, because I might be busy. And don't ask me busy doing what, but I'm going to be busy. But,
I won't ask.
Really,
I won't ask, so please don't tell me. All right. Well, thank you so much, Chris and Brittany and Kim and everyone tonight for coming on, being my guest, and asking questions and being a part of our whole thing tonight. It was awesome to have you, and I can't wait to do it again next month. So yeah, definitely let me know when you're back, when you want to book again, and we'll definitely do it. Maybe we'll read each other and do some kindling or something. Maybe, you'll let us know that you guys did, conceive little Brittany and Chris.